If it is cold in your space, but you still want to germinate seeds, then this may be for you. Welcome to the Hippie Geeks. Let's check out this heating mat and controller set from Spider Farmer and see if it is worth your money. The packaging for this set is pretty simple. Everything is just rolled up inside the box. You get the seedling mat, a storage bag, and then the temperature controller. This particular mat is the smaller one that measures 10 inches by 21 inches, but if you needed more heating space, they have a larger size that is 21 inches by 48 inches, which we have also used in the past, and it worked just as well as this one does. The setup is pretty simple, with the controller having a single spot for an AC plug that the heating mat gets plugged into. This is nice because if anything ever happens to the heating mat, you can just replace it with another one and the controller will work just as well with it. The two cables that come out of the controller are for the AC power in and also a thermal probe so that the controller knows when the target temperature is hit. The first thing that folks are going to want to know is how to switch between Celsius and Fahrenheit, and that is pretty simple, though it took me a bit of messing around to double check what was going on. All you have to do is hold the middle button for 3 seconds to switch it to Fahrenheit, or hold the bottom button to switch it over to Celsius, which is pretty easy. Reading and setting the temps is easy as well, and the temperature that is shown on the screen when you are just looking at the unit is the temperature the sensor is currently reading. If you tap the set button, it will show you what the target temperature is currently set to, and if you want to change the target temperature, you just need to hold the set button until the temp readout starts flashing. Then, use the bottom 2 buttons to shift the target temperature up or down, and then once you have it where you want it, just let it flash for a couple more seconds and it will stop flashing, which will let you know that it is ready. The final thing you need to do is set it up to read the temperature, which was the longest part of this process. You are not supposed to get the sensor wet, so I couldn't just stuff it in the soil of the containers I was using to sprout my seedlings. What I ended up doing was setting up a 4th seedling container with just dirt in it, and then push the sensor into that dirt. That way, it would simulate the same location in the soil as the root mass of the seedlings, all while giving it a place to be that wasn't going to get wet. That worked out really well for us, and the seedlings did great. So, is the Spider Farmer seedling mat and controller worth your money? If you need to keep your seedlings warm while trying to germinate in the colder months of the year, then this is a great investment. We do not keep our space super warm in the spring, fall, or winter, so when we want to pop some new seeds in those times of year, we need something like this to make it work. It was really nice to have something that I could set once and then know that my seedlings were at the temperature that I wanted without having to worry about if they were too cold or too hot, and I would definitely pick this up again. A big thank you to Spider Farmer for sending over the seedling mat so that we could get the 3 current seedlings going. If you want to check out their gear for yourself, make sure to click on the links to their website in the video description down below, and use the discount code GEEKS at checkout to get 8% off your entire order.